Welcome to the wooden ladder episode of Who Gets the China, where we're helping you save your sanity while you help your parents age successfully and giving you tips and tricks to get the china that you really want. There are hundreds of things in my parents' home I never noticed before. Things in the garage, in the storage closets, even in the laundry room that seem completely benign and reasonable to have around. When one day I see something in use and it strikes the immediate fear of death and injury to me. I call this the wooden ladder episode. I probably had read an aging in place article and was viewing my parents' garage with totally new eyes. Had it always been this dangerously dark, even during the daytime? Was it always a minefield of tripping hazards or toxic chemicals like leaping turpentine jugs? With the laundry out there, it's California where they live. One does spend more time in the garage than you might think. And at some point during the pandemic, we installed these gaudy, bright overhead task lights from Amazon above the laundry so they could see while they wash their clothes. But now I realize just getting into the car or even what we call the backup pantry in the garage was a visibility issue. For those of us with cataracts and glaucoma, it's even worse. So I set about investigating how I could fix this situation. I discovered the garage door opener bulb, the only other light source in a 3-car garage, was burnt out. You might be familiar with this. It's that little tiny light above your garage door opener that doesn't really do much of anything. But at least this I could fix. So go me, let me tackle this. I dug through their light bulb box to find a meager 60-watt bulb and went to get the ladder. And oh my goodness, this one ladder. Death trap would really be a better word. The ladder is an old, rickety, 12-foot tall thing made out of wood. It's barely stable and it's folded up, sitting in the side of the garage. The little metal chain rattles as you open it up, and then with your first step onto it, you feel the desperate need to grab onto something solid and stable, anything. Where did this ladder even come from? Do they even make wooden ladders anymore? I mean, I've done a lot of DIY projects at my house and spent plenty of time at Home Depot. The ladders they sell are aluminum or something definitely more stable and substantial. I mean, does a 90-year-old dad actually get on this thing? I pray not. So after installing the new light bulb that at least cast a soft glow over the cars, I expressed my concern about said ladder. My parents sort of look at me like a histrionic new mom. They apparently see nothing wrong with this ladder that they've been using for the last 25 years. Meanwhile, I'm having visions of a 911 call from the garage floor if one of them ever dares to use it. I beg them both to stay off this thing. If they need a task done that requires a ladder, please wait until my next visit or let's find a handyman. How about? Ideally, let's just get this thing out of the house and remove the temptation. But of course, I'm a little bit ashamed to admit 2 years later, this still hasn't happened. And this damn ladder still needs to get moved around the garage every time you want to get into a cabinet or the toolbox or find another light bulb. But I will say there has been acknowledgement that it's not the safest thing in the world, and perhaps we can let it go or find it a new home. My mom wonders if maybe the handyman, who, by the way, brings his own safe metal ladders, would like it. I'm pretty sure he likes his body in working order and would politely decline the offer. On a visit to Home Depot recently with my dad, he and I joked at the sight of 200 sturdy aluminum ladders out front, just waiting to find homes. He just told me, keep moving. I don't even browse them at this point because honestly, I don't want my parents on any ladder. One of these days, I'll probably post it for free on Facebook, Buy Nothing, or Craigslist, or maybe it could become an antique plant holder for some industrious craft person. Or eventually, I'll just find a way to secretly get this darn dangerous thing into the dump before my mom notices and drags it out of the trunk of my car. What danger zones have you uncovered in your parents' house while you're trying to help them make a safer living environment? How did you convince them to let it go? Or are you still living with the anxiety of knowing that some dangerous object like a ladder could wreak havoc at any point? Please share. I want to hear your stories.